Hi, my name is Teacher Tim, and I would like to tell you one very important strategy in making sure that you score as high as you can on the TOEFL, the TOEIC, or the IELTS tests. When I took the tests in the past, I was mystified by why I would score high but not get the 100% I was aiming for, even though I knew the material and I thought the test had been very easy. I discovered one time that I'd missed 3 answers on one test even though I knew the correct answers to the questions. Why would I pick 3 wrong answers when they were easy questions and I knew the right answers? That all changed when I learned this trick. When you take a multiple choice test, after each question, you read each choice A, B, C, or D. You read A and quickly evaluate how likely it is to be the correct answer. Then you read B and evaluate how closely it is to the correct answer, and so on with C and D. You need to go as fast as you can so as not to waste any time. I noticed that quite often I would have a problem. Even when I knew the answer was easy, I would read choice A and decide, oh, this is very close. I bet this is the answer. But I knew I should read all 4 answers just to make sure. So I read B and thought, oh, this is even closer to the right answer. I think this is it. But I should read all the choices first. So I read C, and I know it's not the right answer. And I read D, and it's also not the right one. Now I remember I was sure I read the right answer, and I know it's not D. But which one was it? I think it was either A or B, but now I have to go back and reread them. Again, I read A and B, and I feel that B is the closest. But it's kind of slipped my mind what C and D were. So I reread them again quickly. I know I have to go as fast as I can. So finally, I know the answer is not C or D, but was it B or was it A? So I pencil in one of them and I go on to the next question. As I go through the test, I tell myself I've got to go faster. I'm wasting a lot of time rereading these choices, but I have to. On many questions, after I read D and I know it's not the right one, I cannot remember if A, B, or C was my best choice. And if I do that on half the questions of the test, the time I waste going back and forth, reading and rereading, adds up to quite a bit of wasted time. Now, I would like to save you from this wasteful way of taking a test. Now, I knew what I was doing wrong, but I had to figure out a procedure to make sure I did not make the same mistakes again. I did finally figure out a nearly foolproof method of remembering my best fit answer without having to reread the choices. And sure enough, I could go through the test quicker, make fewer mistakes, feel less test anxiety, and have more time to spend on the questions I wasn't sure of. In order for you to use my foolproof method, you have to either use the fingers of your non-dominant hand or the point of your pencil. Let me explain it to you, and keep in mind the key point is to mentally mark the best answer so you do not have to reread the choices. So here's what you do after you read the question. Read choice A and evaluate it to see if it's close to the right answer. If you're sure it's wrong, don't worry about it, just go on and read choice B. If you think choice A could be the right answer, hold out the first finger of your index finger of your non-dominant hand, just like this. Or you can put the point of your pencil next to the letter A. Now read choice B. Ask yourself if it is a better choice than A. If it is not better than A, don't worry about it, just go on to choice C. If it's a better answer than A, then put up 2 fingers, your index finger and your middle finger of your left hand. Or if you're using your pencil as a pointer, move it to point B. Now read choice C and decide, is choice C the best answer? Better than A or B, whichever one you picked before. If you are sure that C is not the best choice, go on to choice D. If you think, yes, C is the best choice so far, then put 3 fingers up like this. Or move your pencil pointer to circle C. Finally, read choice D. Ask yourself, is D the best choice? Better than the one you picked before? If so, if D is the best answer, circle D with your pencil and move on to the next question. Don't waste time. If D is not the best choice, you don't have to reread the previous choices. Just look at the fingers of your left hand. The number of fingers you're holding up will tell you the answer. Or if you used your pencil, it is pointing to your best answer. If one finger is up, you know you had picked A as the best choice. If 2 fingers are up, you picked B as the best choice. If 3 fingers, it was C. Trust yourself and go ahead and blacken in the correct circle. Do not go back and reread the choices unless you're really unsure. Now, this system works best if you trust the process and go with your choice, as shown by how many fingers, or if you used your pencil as a pointer, the answer your pencil is pointing to. Now, I always use this method whenever I have to take a multiple choice test, always. If you do this, it will dramatically cut down on the number of times you accidentally pick the wrong answer. And it will give you more time since you don't have to go back and reread the choices anymore. And you will feel more confident when you finish the test. I hope this helps you, and good luck on your next test.